welcome to e-learning class. And today's class is purely practical. You need to pay more attention as we do the practical. First of all, the topic is construction. I'm going to look at how I'm going to construct angle 90, which is called right angle, angle 45, and 180, which is a straight line. And the material, first of all, we want to look at the materials that are required in this construction. The first material we're going to use is cardboard. As you can see, this is the cardboard we're going to use for the construction. We're going to use pencil, a pair of compass. This is a mat set. Everything is included here. So when you open your mat set, you see a pair of compass. So let's just watch. I have a pair of compass here. I've already inserted my pencil. Then we also use ruler. Ruler is here. I will use for measurement, taking measurement. The pair of compasses and the protractor, they are used for measuring the angles. So in constructing angle 90, these are the steps that we're going to use, which we are going to do it practically. The first step is that you're going to draw a straight line, and you call the line AB. You're going to do it right now. You place the point of the compass at point A and draw an arc that cuts the line at C. Then when you finish, you go to the next step is place the point of the compass at C and draw an arc of radius AC that cuts the arc drawn in step 2 at D and E. And the next step is that at point D, with a convenient radius, you draw an arc. Also at E, with the same radius, draw another arc. Then finally you do what? You join A and A together to get the right angle. We are going to do it right now. So let's go to the practical. We're going to do the construction right now. I want you to pay more attention. And the course of this construction, there are some precautions that we need to take. Number one, your line must be straight. We don't need a crooked line. And we don't always need a woolly line. So when you are constructing, make sure that your pencil is very sharp and your hand is not shaking, so that you have a perfect construction. Okay, so now we are going to construct angle 90 degrees. The first thing we're going to use is we pick our ruler, and in the ruler you make sure that you locate the side that they are writing cm. Cm means centimeter. You take any radius. For example, mine, I'm going to take 8 centimeter. You start from where you see the point 0. You just make a point there, then 8, because I'm using 8 cm. Then you join the 2 points together. Make sure that your hand is very straight. You call it A, point A, and you call this point B. After that, you pick a pair of compasses with the pencil already inserted in it. At point A, you make sure that the tip of your compass is at point A. Just as we said before, you take a convenient radius, you draw an arc that cuts across there, AB. You draw an arc. Then you call this point of intersection C with the same radius, that is radius AC. Look at it, the same radius AC. You make sure that when you are holding, don't allow your hand, don't hold this place so that it will not shift. Make sure hold this black side of the pair of compass. Then you stand at point C with the same radius. You draw an arc. That point now is point D, the same radius. You stand there and draw another arc. Make sure that this thing is not shaking. Now this is A, B, C. The next one is D, and this is E. So having done that, the next thing that you're going to do is you stand at point D. Make sure that it's always at the point of intersection. That's what I mean by intersection, where the two lines cross each other. Then you stretch your hand a little with the convenient radius. You draw an arc. Must be very straight, and you stand at E, draw another arc to cut the first arc, and you call that F. You join, just as I explained on the board, you join F and A or A and F together. Make sure that it's that point of intersection. You join those 2 points together, and this form your angle 90 degrees, which is also the right angle triangle. Now, I also told you that we're going to construct angle 45. And if you know mathematics very well, you know that half of 90 is 45. So for you to construct angle 45 is just to bisect. Bisect means divide it into 2. So now I'm going to show you how we're going to divide or bisect this angle 90 degrees. How do we bisect? You locate point C. This is point C. Then you take a radius at the point where AF, this arc crosses AF. This is the point. You are going to bisect into that. Bisect means to divide it into 2. Then you draw, extend your hand a little and draw an arc. You stand at this point and draw another arc to cross the first one. Then that point of intersection, you join it together. So this place that we are joining, this particular angle now, this is the angle 45 degrees. So what I've just done now, I've done 2 things at a time. I've been able to construct angle 90 degrees and angle 45 degrees. The last one I told you we're going to construct today is a straight line. How do we now construct a straight line? Quickly, as we did before, you draw a straight line. Make sure that you locate the point of CM. I want to draw another straight line. Let's say I want to, last time I took 8, let me take 9 or 10 this time around. 10 cm. It's 10 cm. And I'm joining those 2 lines, the line together. I call it AB. Now, to draw a straight line is very simple. What you do is you stand at A, take the radius, just extend it to B. I think this line was too big, but that notwithstanding, you can still draw it, but make sure that it is the same distance. You draw an arc up, and you draw, make sure that your hand is not shaking. You draw another one down. Then you stand at this position with the same radius. This thing is bending. It's not supposed to bend. Then you same radius. You stand here. Make sure your hand is not shaking. You draw an arc to cut the first arc that we have drawn before. So you draw it and draw it here. Then you join those 2 points together. You mark the point, mark this point, and then you join it together. When you join this together, it's going to give you a straight line. So this is how to draw, to construct angles. If you look at my angles very well, you see that the lines are not woolly, they are not broken. So when you are in the point of your construction, make sure that your lines, your hand is very straight, and your pencil is very sharp, so that you have a very thin line of construction and a straight line. This is how you can construct angle 90 degrees, angle 45 degrees, and 180 degrees. So I want you to take time and study the steps very well. I'm going to give you activities on what to do concerning this construction. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.